some of their cars up there. They have one big old truck that looks all rusty, and you know how they paint it to make it look rusty?
Mm-hmm.
And so it was all painted to make it look rusty and ugly and stuff. And that's what his forte is, that's what he likes to do. So, yeah, so we got to see him, talk to him.
That's so cool.
Yeah, so it was fun.
And you didn't just think to take a picture.
No, didn't take a picture.
Hey, see about this is a coronavirus information. So most dangerous for over 60 years
That's
old people. Over 60 years.
That's me.
Yeah, exactly.
After digging into our 5.0 that was originally in our Mustang, you see we hurt this thing pretty badly. Wouldn't it be great to start with just a brand new, fresh one?
Only we had a brand
And
new
just sort of try again.
What's that noise?
That's exactly what we've got. We went on Summit and just straight like a regular consumer ordered a Blueprint fresh long block freight 5.0 motor for about $1,700 bucks. We're gonna put all our hot rod parts on this thing, drop it in, and now we're gonna go fast. Warning, serious engine damage can occur if you don't.
Your name is Tony.
That's right.
Although we could take this Blueprint motor, put it in the car, and go okay, we don't leave nothing alone. So we're taking out the stock heads, the stock cam, stock timing gear, and we're putting in all that high performance stuff that we put in at the track.
You can see this motor is freshly remanufactured. It's got 60 over pistons in it, so it'll give us a couple more cubes, but really, it looks beautiful. You buy one of these for $1,700 bucks, and by the weekend, have your car back on the road. So I think that's a pretty good deal.
That is.
We're doing something a little bit different.
We stripped this Blueprint motor down to the crank and block known as the rotating assembly. I'm going to pull out the cam, which is pretty much the heart of the motor, because Tony had done a bunch of research and come up with a much better cam. Tell me about that cam, Tony, will you? Come on down.
Sure, Lucky. What we've got here today is a TrickFlow 5014-03002 camshaft. This is a little bit burlier camshaft than we had in the old engine. See, I picked what was basically a E303 Ford Motorsport camshaft to run because we wanted to run it with the stock heads and then the TrickFlow heads. Now, since we're already going to put the TrickFlows on here, I can get a little crazier. So this thing is 542 lift, 563 lift. It's a bit bigger. Those TrickFlow heads can flow a ton. You can run up to 600 lift. This is about as gnarly as we can get without doing a crazy rear gear. So that's what we're going for.
That's what we're all about. Crazy as we can get.
Crazy as we can get. While you get that guy going, I'm gonna grab the new TrickFlow lifters.
This is a cam lube. Even though it's roller, it really can't hurt. You don't really want to put a cam in dry. Do the bearings, the light coating on the lobes.
I did the math on what a 60 over 302 is. This is gonna be a 310, so
we're already cheating.
a little burlier, a little bit bigger.
Is there a mathematical formula for sketch level?
Yeah. It's used parts plus eBay orders.
Built in 4 days.
Build the track in 4 days equals sketch level ready.
Tony, the cam is in.
Sweet. I've had these things sitting in a little oil bath for a couple hours. So hopefully soak up some oil.
Okay, here's that other TrickFlow twisted wedge. Is that right, Tony? Twisted wedge, 11 Rs,
You got it. 56cc chambers.
56cc chambers. I had that memorized. What else did I have memorized, Tony?
They're 190cc intake ports and 56cc combustion chambers.
Yeah, same that, exact same thing.
We've got our new camshaft in, our TrickFlow heads are back on, and we're just setting the lifter preload, which you've seen us do a million times. It is get each cylinder onto the base circle of the cam by looking through the firing order and rotating the motor, and then you will tighten down your lifter until there's just a little bit of drag on the push rod. give it about a half a turn, lock it all down. We're just doing a very basic once over. We'll probably let this thing get fired up, have oil pressure, warm up, then we'll go over them again and make sure they're exactly right.
It's Mattress Firm's semi-annual sale, where you can save up to $400 on our top-rated brands. Plus, take home a free adjustable base when you spend $6.99. And through Sunday, save 50% on our Sleepy's Memory Foam collection and celebrate the beauty of a good night's sleep. We make it easy to find the right bed for you, so hurry in for our semi-annual sale. Your budget stretches further at Mattress Firm.
One Japanese.
Everywhere I look, I see light and shape. And some shapes are just more beautiful than others.
I think about lots of things when I drive. The cost of scheduled maintenance certainly isn't one of them.
The F-Pace.
How Jaguar makes an SUV.
For great offers, visit your Jaguar retailer during impeccable timing sales event.
This new CRISPR taste truly keeps getting even better. Just like you, Derek.
They do?
Yeah, now you're Derek London the Truly. That's way better than a regular Derek. Thanks. Now CRISPR Fresh Taste with only 100 calories.
Yeah.
Don't be conventional.
Kevin Harvick?
Be exceptional. Upgrade to Mobil 1 synthetic motor oil. It helps your engine last over 250,000 miles.
Wow.
We were talking to Larry.
What's he do?
Great.
He's exceptional.
So is Mobil 1. Yes.
Is this good?
I do not know.
Get 250,000 miles of protection. Upgrade to Mobil 1.
I've only figured out what car to get. Now, where to find the best deal?
You know, why don't I help?
What's that?
Car Gurus. Color?
Silver. Car Gurus?
Low miles, 2 grand below market value, 5-star dealer rating. Ooh, I'm beat.
Let's do it your way then.
I heard that.
Go to Car Gurus today to find great deals from top-rated dealers near you. Hello. I saw you move in, and I wanted to welcome you to the neighbourhood with some homemade biscuits.
Oh, that's so nice.
And a little tip, Geico could help you save on homeowners insurance.
Cookies.
Biscuits.
A little nutmeg in there?
Oh, it's my mum's secret recipe.
You can tell me.
It's a secret.
Is it cinnamon?
It's my mum's secret recipe.
Call Geico and see how easy saving on homeowners and condo insurance can be.
I'll come back for the plate.
I am a corporate attorney. I defend chemical companies. I can defend me. This farm is like a graveyard. Something's very wrong.
You need to tell me what's going on.
That chemical, what if you drank it? You want to be the guy that finds out? Our government is captive to the pot. They want us to feed the system to protect us, but that's a lie. We protect us. Waters.
Now available with Dish on Demand.
So Lucky's laying down some beads of thick silicone for the end. We've got the intake manifold gaskets that we got actually from Triclo. They make a sweet kit. I'm gonna lay down our Hawaiian Street Warrior intake right on top. Got the new McLeod clutch. But this is a full organic material guy, but it should be right. It's like street strip. It'll hold up. Alright, so we've got our fresh McLeod clutch on. We had the flywheel cut, so that is all brand new stuff. Our motor is fresh. These heads were basically never used. This thing should be good to go. Any last minute voodoo you want to do on this thing, or you want to jam it back?
No, there's going to be plenty of voodoo with the track.
That's true. Alright, let's put it in. Drop it. Start coming down.
There's a car on the way.
I'm being a little parent precocious. Look at that. There it goes. Just that easy.
This is no Toyota and a Mercedes, but it looks like it belongs to us.
Pretty happy. These things have killer starting power and reliability. So if you want to find out where TDC is and you've got the whole thing together, the valve cover's on, an easy way to do it is just take the number 1 spark plug out, hold your finger over the hole while somebody cranks it, and when you feel that big puff of air, you know that's your only compression stroke. Alright, give me some bumps. Whoa, 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 a little slower. There
That was the one.
Yeah. So Blueprint, specifically, they want you to pre-lube these engines because when you build an engine and you use assembly lube, that does give you lubrication for the first startup, but because they check these things on a dyno, make sure that they run right, you're not going to have that luxury. So you want to make sure you get this thing full of oil and then spin that oil drive with a drill, get oil everywhere it's got to be in the engine, and then you're safe to fire them up. And the reverse rotation distributor, counterclockwise, so that's the way I'm spinning this thing. So just to simplify things, this is an MSD ready to run distributor. It's Pro billet, it's black, it looks awesome, and we're going to tune it very easily mechanically ahead of time. So one less variable. Lined up the rotor with where the number 1 position is on the distributor cap. Dropped it in different positions until it landed right there, fully seated against the block. Now we're cool. When you get a ready to run distributor, it's all tuned mechanically, the amount of advance and how quickly that advance comes on with 2 different things. These different springs, there's 2 heavy springs on there. They make them lazy and conservative so you don't spoil your engine up if you have some lame stock motor. Also a set of medium and a set of light springs. I usually just put in 1 light and 1 medium spring, and that handles just about every modified engine we mess with. There's also a bunch of these bushings, and these control the range of advance, meaning how many degrees the distributor will advance from idle to full advance. Usually with the stock distributor bushing in there that comes in the MSD, it's about 20 degrees, and that actually works pretty well. Everything up here is done. We're just gonna do 1 quick exhaust upgrade, fire this thing up, break it in. Yeah, break it in. Which means rip it around all weekend. What? So Summit Racing sells an H-pipe cat delete kit specifically for BBK long tube headers, and we got it for under $200. And it's gonna free up some ponies. This thing's not gonna pass smog in California anyway, so it's not really gonna see any street use, but it's gonna give us a couple extra horsepower. I've got the timing close. We're not gonna do the crazy flat tap it cam installation break-in, which takes 20 minutes, and you gotta vary between like 2,000 and 2,500. Because this is a roller cam. So let's just hear it run.
Please.
Get it up to temp, and
I'm a professional race car driver, but I'll go ahead and start this up this one.
What's that cost me to get you to do that? What's your rate for a startup? Does it cost more for you to keep it running, or?